Well, it's a beautiful thing when work is not work at all, when you get to practice your passion every day. That is the case for one man who has made his whole career of fly fishing. Here is Abby Ham with this week's Your Stories.
A beautiful day in the Smoky Mountains. Only the sounds of river water, wildlife, and fly fishing. In the middle of it all, Rob Fightmaster.
You get out here in a stream and you're fishing, everything else goes away. So you're not thinking about the mortgage, you're not thinking about the economy, the gas prices or whatever. You're concentrated on catching a little fish.
Rob didn't grow up fly fishing as a child in Kentucky.
To be honest, fishing in general just bored me when I was a kid. So I was into Star Wars figures and sports and, you know, all that G.I. Joes, that kind of stuff when I was a kid.
But that all changed as he got older.
Got into fly fishing more when I got into late high school, early college. And I've been kind of ruined ever since. I would think so. Man, right under that rhododendron and back up under there.
Turns out he was on the right path. After college, he decided to pursue fly fishing as a profession. But to do that, he had to leave Kentucky. It was between places like Montana, New Zealand, Alaska, and Knoxville.
I had already spent a lot of time down here fishing, just traveling, camping, and fishing in these mountains, and fell in love with it, and I don't know if I picked it or it picked me.
He ended up at Little River Outfitters, and soon Blackberry Farm came calling.
And had an opportunity there to create a fly fishing program from the ground up, which was a lot of fun. I mean, that was everything from, you know, hiring guides to starting a fly shop to restoring a trout stream.
It became an award-winning venture.
I was fortunate to be awarded Orbis's Endorsed Lodge of the Year, which is a pretty coveted thing in that industry, and did that 2 years in a row.
Now he's out on his own. He started Fightmaster Fly Fishing and now guides people from near and far.
The Smoky Mountains, very visited national park, so I get folks from, I think I've had 26 different states this year. And some of them are beginners that I introduced to the art of fly fishing, some veteran anglers that just kind of want to learn a little bit more about the area. I'm going to go with a wet fly here, so I'm going to fish.
And it's a whole fly fishing experience that includes a homemade lunch.
I have one person from Ohio that comes and fishes with me once or twice a year, and I'm pretty sure he comes just for this sandwich. I don't think he cares anything about the fishing, but it's a smoked trout club sandwich. And it's got all your East Tennessee favorite, Benton's bacon on there, smoked trout, and then there's a spicy mustard and a basil pesto. And
Rob is happy to be right where he is.
Probably the best thing is the office that I get to work out of every day. I mean, who could beat this scenery? But I'm just really passionate about fly fishing. It's been very good to me, and I just love to share it with other people and see their excitement.
Rob Fightmaster, a master fly fisherman with a love of everything nature and everything East Tennessee.
I just fell in love with these mountains a long time ago. I don't know if I can put my finger on exactly what it is about these mountains I love, but I love them.
One of your stories. There's no place like this one. Abby Ham, 10 News.